Welcome back, everybody. Good morning to the West Coast. Yeah, it's a cloudy morning, so I guess well, it could be worse. It's not raining anyway. Let's get started here. A few things have happened since the previous night. We have started cleaning up the bales on this field. Yeah, so we bought what is that called? The Arcusin forest deck. I'm not sure the way to say that brand. Arcusin, something like that. Anyway, it was taking forever to stack up these bales, and I really wanted to get a head start on it last night. So I did a bunch off screen last night, but don't worry, there is plenty more bale stacking left to do between finishing up this field, and then whoops, we have one more straw field to finish up as well. And then also, I gathered around all the bales last night near the farm, the grass bales. I really wanted to get a handle on those. Actually, let's put that down to third gear there. That'll help a little bit more. And yeah, so I gathered all the grass bales up near the farm in preparation for the rain that is about to come. And let's see, let's concentrate here. Oh, this is kind of dicey. You know what? It might be easier if I put them on like this. I think we're gonna try this. We couldn't quite fit the entire field on this one trailer, so we had to... Hold on. We're gonna have to come back and get a few bales. Oh boy. Do we dare try all this? Oh, you know what? Here we go. Let's take off the straps there. I don't know... There we go. And maybe those straps as well. We can push all of those forward a little bit, and hopefully, if we have the power... Oh, look at that black smoke. Okay, let's try a little bit of an easier gear. There we go. All the way down on 1. That should give us a little bit more power. Okay, that's just not going to push very far. So let's just get this a little bit more centered, and then we'll end this a little bit. As you see, we have my brother going in the background. He is planting oilseed radish to get a little bio drilling going. If you don't know about oilseed radishes, they're a very interesting cover crop because they actually do what's called, well, what I just said, bio drilling. And they basically drill into the soil deep enough, and I believe they take 3 months, if I remember correctly. It takes at least 3 months to get the bio drilling effect, but they also have other benefits where, like most cover crops, they try to grow so that you don't have to worry about weeds growing and overtaking your field. And hold on, before the crop, your actual crop comes and takes over. You know, if you imagine like soybeans, for example, they're really bushy, and once they get to a certain point, it's really hard for other weeds to get out in the field because the soybean plant basically eliminates all types of shade, and it's really hard for weeds to get started. And that's kind of the idea behind a lot of the cover crops. One second here. Man, it's really cloudy. It's kind of foreboding, actually. Hopefully those clouds in and we get a little bit of sun today. Oh boy, that's a little bit too high. Is that gonna hold? You know what? Let's engage these other straps. I think we're just about as far forward as it'll be. I really don't want to lose all those stacks by doing something stupid, which, if you've seen any of my other videos, is very possible. But for now, let's get this very last load here. And I love the black smoke. It's so cool. Okay, there we go. Got it a little bit crooked there. Oh boy. Yeah, as you can see, this tractor, my wife helped me move down a couple tractors one tractor helped me move down Fritz last night because Fritz was just... We needed a bigger tractor to pull this load. This little tractor just didn't have quite the horsepower. I mean, that trailer is actually pretty heavy by itself, let alone being... You know what? Let's stay in third gear. Why am I in fourth? let alone pulling it with some bales on there. And yeah, the straw is going to be a little bit lighter than the hay, I believe, but still, it's decently heavy enough. And I hope it stays on the back end. Okay, I think we got it. I think we're going to get that. All right, let's just stay in third gear here and go up to fourth. On a John Deere tractor, it's actually on, well, on not a John Deere tractor. On our John Deere tractors, we have the 4000 series tractors at home. We have 2 of them. And the gear pattern is actually really similar to this. You have, well, instead of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, you have, it's actually A, B, C, D. And those you have to be all the way stopped to be able to shift. The other ones, all you have to have is the clutch held down, and you can actually shift it while the tractor is moving. So that would be the P, 1, 2, 3, 4. And, oh boy, a little bit too much there. And 1 and 2, you can shift back and forth between, you can shift back and forth without even the clutch. It's just a quick shift horizontally. And then 3 and 4, so yeah, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, you can do that. Sorry, 1, 2, comma, 3, 4, comma. You can shift back and forth without using the clutch. It looks like this either gearbox doesn't have that built in, or you don't have to do that here. All right, before we grab the tractor, I found a little path through the fields, and so that, so we don't have to run all the way through the road really dangerously. We're gonna just run through the fields here. Whoops, I thought I was in 4. I guess not. That's what I meant to do. I was wondering why I was kind of just spewing gas there and not moving. All right, we are racing. Yeah, in case you haven't, let's see. Whoops. In case you haven't seen it, there is what we are racing against. We're trying to get a few things planted by the time it snows on Saturday. And today is all cloudy, so we're trying to get the oilseed radish planted and then maybe a few other crops, but I think that I'll probably wait on those crops actually, and I might want to plow instead. I don't know. That's still a little bit, I'm still a little bit undecided on that. Okay, let's make sure we are in. We're going to lift up all of this, and this is going to be a little bit tricky here. Because what we're trying to do is... Oh, man, I don't want to have to move. As soon as I get rid of the weight, we're going to go forward. Okay, here's what we're going to do then. But, because this isn't exactly safe... Yeah, let's try to make it a challenge. We're going to drive backwards around the field to the adjacent field where we still have straw. I think we can get there from here. Oh, goodness. This is going to be fun. Are we on 4? No. Let's go all the way to 4. If we can climb this hill. No. Okay. Let's go back down to 1. Oh, boy. Can we even make up this hill? Oh, we're losing power. I'm giving her all she's got. Oh, we're actually driving on the end rows. That is not good. Let's get over here on the grass on the edge of the field. Oh, I think we got it. Okay, we're just going to stop. We'll go down to 3. I think we can definitely do it with 3. There we go. There we go. Now, shift up a little bit. Okay. We'll get Fritz out of the way there in a minute, but for now, let's get these over to the other field. Anyway, I think, is this the right field here? 39? Was that the, no, we got to go all the way to 35. But we can get there through 39, so here we go. I think if we go through here, right along the path. All right, now we can change up to 4th gear. And, oh yeah, look at that. Take off rolling down the hill. Yeah, I'm not even touching the gas. Oh, this is kind of scary. Brake, brake. Rake, that was scary. Okay, this has been a fun little adventure here with Heidi. Okay, and now I think if we slow down enough, we can, there we go. Okay, so one more path along the grass, and I think we can safely get over to the other field that still has straw, if I'm not mistaken. I think I am mistaken. Oh, man. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Back around the other way. You know what? I think if I jump on the road real quick. Oh, this is scary. Yeah, I'm going to have to drive backwards on the road. Oh, man. Switch to my wheel. I typically use mouse and keyboard when I use the front loader just because, well, for one, to make it nice and smooth, I have my control, my view control set on that little, what's that called? The joystick on the side panel. But it really, it's great for everything else, but then obviously I can't use the front loader because that's the same front loader controls over there on the side panel. So it makes front loading a little bit not as fun, but it does make the, you know, it allows me to do the cinematics and stuff nice and smooth, and so I think that is preferred. Let's start on the hazards, even though it's just a short jaunt. And hopefully we don't pass a police officer, although I'm not sure. I don't know. He might flag us down if he sees something like that on the front. But hey, we're driving safe. We're going so that we can see. All right, let's turn in here. Okay, I just wanted to set this up where we are good to go with the next field. Okay, and let's try to put this someplace level so they don't all fall. Well, actually, you know what? Let's set them. Oh, if I can hit the brakes. Let's set them off to the side there. Oh, no. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, man. Oh, they all went into the tree. Oh, man, those are going to be fun to get out. Okay. Okay, pull it together, mate. Okay. We got this. Oh, goodness. Okay. Nobody's commented yet on if this is the proper way to drive on the road in the UK with these spikes down. So until someone corrects me, I'm just going to drive with these spikes up. I don't know if this is legal or not, but it allows me to see just a little bit better, I think. All right, let's go to 4th gear here. And make sure that we are clear. It's a little bit hard to see with the fog, but yeah, I think we got it. All right. We'll head on back to that other field. We'll grab the 4-stacker. Oh, I should have left the weight here. Oh, darn it. Oh, well. We'll get that in a... Well, you know what? I guess I can put the rear weight on the front of the tractor while I'm driving with the spikes in the air. Since I don't have any weight on the front, I don't need the rear weight. So we'll try that. I think that'll be... Oh, man, this is scary. Are my front lights on? Oh, yeah, that would help. Hello. All right. And... Whoops. Went off the road there. It's hard to see the curve there since it's all the same concrete texture. And then somewhere up here we have the turn in. There we go. Turn it into the field. All right. So much to do. I gotta admit, guys, I am stressing out just a little bit. Hold on. Well, we'll get it figured out. I'm stressing out a little bit based on how fast that snow is coming. It's tomorrow, so it's like we have today and that's it. And I don't know if I can get everything under cover in time. We're gonna probably have to work a bit of overtime at night to try to get that done. You know, I typically skip the night. Like I think I've told you guys that. I typically skip the night just because, oh man, we got ourselves wrong here. Okay, we'll do this first. Let's unhook that. Anyway, I was saying I try to skip the night. Sometimes I work a little bit late at night. I worked until about midnight. That's why we're getting a little bit of a late start. And also the sun just came up, so it's not like it's that late of a start. Okay, we'll hook up there. We got some weight behind us, but here we go. Here's the test. Is that gonna work? Probably not. We're gonna... Why didn't I leave the weight up there at the other field? We're gonna try this. I don't know about this. No, this is not safe. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, stop. Stop. Okay, we're gonna come back and get that in a minute here. All right, here we go. We are moving Fritz out of the way for brother, and we have got to drive really carefully for this load because it's loaded pretty good. Let me make sure that I have the back on. Back straps there. Yeah, okay, so we are good there. After my brother finishes this field, I'm hoping that we can be done with the other one, but he's probably going to be waiting on us to clear that field as well. And I'm not sure, you know, the plan was always to move with Fritz here, and he could put the front weight on himself, so I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. But yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's take a nice wide turn. Make sure we miss. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we just got to put the front weight on Fritzy here. And we'll try to catch it on the way out without having to unhook anything. I think it's kind of at a weird angle there. Is it? I think we can get that. I think it's just like that. Go forward a little bit more. Oh, is that the wrong direction? Oh. Well. Okay. We don't want to have to come back and get this. So, I think that we're going to have to unhook that. And we're going to have to drive in the road here. So, let's make sure our beacons are on. Probably want some road lights on. Let's grab that weight. Hopefully nobody comes and gets to us. Okay. We're good to go. A little bit more. Oh, missed it a little bit. There we go. All right. Now raise the front weight and we'll wait on that truck. Okay, we're good. Okay. I think we should be, let's make sure that nobody's behind us, and yep, we're good to go. Wait, how did that move? Sorry, cars. One more time. One more time. I'm not sure how that went. Floated way over there. Okay. I'm sure it probably wouldn't be that easy in real life. It's probably a pain to hook up those trailers, but... Alright, we still have our beacon on. Still pretty clear. Oh, sorry, buddy. Nothing was there when I looked the first time. I'm sorry. Thanks for waiting on me. Alright. I think as long as we go fairly slow here, we should be fine. This is kind of scary. There's not a lot of weight left on the front of the tractor. I might be overloaded past the legal limit on this trailer. But I feel like... So, yeah, this is the second time I've said it. Hopefully we don't pass a cop, a police officer. What do you call them out there in the UK? I'd imagine they'd be something else. Do you call it the fuzz, or is that like a... is that just a slang from the movie? I don't know. Okay, here we go. We're gonna... Oh, you know what? Now we're gonna also have to take Heidi home, because otherwise... Oh, man. We really need a couple of these bale trailers then, don't we? You know what? I think... Should I buy another bale trailer? Turn on an indicator. I was corrected. I remembered it. So, oh man, I forget the user's name, but he pointed out that they're not called blinkers in the UK. They're called indicators, and I will try to remember that What was the other thing I gotta remember? Oh yeah, it's not an interstate, it is a dual carriageway. That's the other one that I'm gonna have problems remembering. Let's go. That was actually a pretty cool screenshot. If we don't crash. All right, here we go. Left turn into Mountain View Farm. I do love this third-person view. Oh, a little bit unstable there. All right, we're good. Now we just got to be able to make it up this hill, which, oh boy, we might have to go back and get Frederick for this. Hopefully Fritzy can do it. We can turn off the hazards. It is our home lane. I think Fritz has got it. This is the toughest part here if we can just get over this. Man, that is some dark clouds over there. Look at here. Here is one of the best views in the game. Oh, unfortunately, you can't see very far with the rain, or not the rain, the clouds there. Hopefully, it's not going to rain randomly. Okay. We are good to go. Now, I think it's going to snow tomorrow. You know what? After it snows, the ground's going to be frozen. We're going to basically be done with field work. I think, as much as I don't want to, I think we just need to, for time's sake, you know, even if we sell later, I think we need to buy another bale trailer. I don't really know how else we're going to be able to, yeah, I don't want to have to take, I mean, this would take half the day at 5x speed to just unload this trailer. I think that's what we're going to have to do. For now, we're going to throw it inside here under some cover, and we'll come back and get it later. I actually didn't even think about it. Can it fit? I hope it can fit. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it fits. Nope, it's not going to fit. Is it? I don't know. It might just be depth perception. Nope, it's not going to fit in there. Well, all right. Well, that means that I guess we have to unload it. That kind of stinks. We can't just pull it in somewhere. Oh, maybe if I'm careful, I can back it in there. I don't know. What are we going to do? We got to get these bales under some cover. Shoot. I mean, it'd be an awful late night if I unload all of these. Plus, it's another trip. I don't know what to do. I think I can't really back it in there. There's none of these shelters are high enough. I mean, that one would be high enough. Actually, I don't even think it's long enough, so it wouldn't do any good. Yeah, I could get to about, let's see, so about there. So we still have a row of bales that's unprotected. That shelter might work, but we'd have to move everything for that. Yeah, I did buy a leveler for the silo pit, but as you can see, I kind of got interrupted there. I haven't done much over there. All right, well, here's what we're going to do. In the essence of time and daylight hours, you know, it's a lot easier to unload this trailer here at the farm in the dark than it is to try to gather bales from the field in the dark. So we're gonna just park it here, and I'm gonna go buy another trailer because I don't see another option. It's time is of the essence. We gotta get moving. All right, here we go. Back from the store, we are pulling into our field here, and we got a lot of work to do. Like I said, I still don't know. Are we gonna do sugar beets on this or not? I'm still undecided on that. Let's drive up here in the middle of the field, maybe. Where are we going with this? I guess somewhere flat. I think it's a little bit flatter up there. Yeah, that looks flat enough. All right, right in the middle. Okay. And for now, I think that I will probably do a... Oops. Let's see. I'm going to use Fritz for the stacker because he's a little bit better. I think we'll try a cinematic. I'm not sure how good the views will be. It's cloudy, and I'm going to have to, you know, focus a lot on stacking and running that machine. And then also it's kind of hard with little Heidi there. So I'm not sure how good this will look, but I hope you enjoy this little cinematic. And we're going to cover this field until it's done in cinematic mode. All right. See you guys on the other side. All right, here we are back in the barnyard. We have got 2 bale trailers full of straw, and we still have to clear the fields of grass, but I think we'll do that in another episode, probably Friday's cinematic because this is Wednesday's episode. But the sun has come out, the clouds have cleared up a little bit, which is very good news. I think the plan is, oh my goodness, I'm so glad I bought that Arcus and the thing I can't pronounce, the 4-stacker. It is so handy. You know, I cleared, you saw in the cinematic, it took me, I don't know, 15-20 minutes in real time to clear that field. Granted, it was a smaller field, but last night, you know, off the screen, it was field 48. That's a pretty good sized field, and if you actually look, it's not that much bigger than 35. But it took me forever to clear that field of bales, and that was all because I, stacked one bale, and then I put another bale on, and then another bale. And then, as you can see, I went 4 high over there on the green trailer, and it would have been faster just to buy the 4-stacker earlier. And that's actually what prompted the decision to buy that 4-stacker, is because it took so long to stack up that field. I stacked it almost all of the way without the 4-stacker. That was just the last few bales I brought it out there to do, and it was so much faster. I think in hindsight, it's probably faster just to load them 3 high. It's, not the full capacity of the trailer. Oh boy, look at the tires are under a lot of weight. But it's not the full capacity of the trailer, but I think that it is faster because, that thing only stacks 3 high, and then it's that much longer to stack a 4th bale on top of there. It's a little bit less unsteady, and I think probably for storage purposes, I'll probably have to go 4 high, or maybe 3 high, I don't know. Well, at least 4 high at the back, and then maybe 3 high at the front. I think this is where we're going to put our bales. We're going to have to clear out that rubbish and move those fertilizer tanks, and can move the silage cutter before we get started too. Probably just around the corner here. Oh my goodness, we still have to compact the silage. Oh, and you can see that we still have bales out there, grass bales out there, that we have not yet stacked up with the 4-stacker. We'll run up here to the other fields, because I also did this off screen, in case I didn't say it. I think I did. But this was the night project, and it was really, oh man, I missed all these views at night. Yeah, that's why I didn't record it. It's just, you can't see those amazing views at night, and with the mountains, oh man, that's amazing. But I think that it looks like I got all the bales. I don't think I missed any. We'll just run the fields real quick to make sure we didn't get any bales. But, so yeah, that's most of the grass harvest. You can see we got a good many bales. I think that should keep the cows fed pretty much a lot of the winter. I'm not sure how many cows we'll buy, but that should keep us good for most of the winter. Oh, that's shade tree. Okay, I looked there in this dark patch. I thought that was all grass that we hadn't collected, but yeah, it looks like we didn't miss any bales there. And then the final test, it was really, really hard to see the bales in the dark with my lights. Oh my goodness, look at those views. Oh, I just can't. Every time, I tell you, this map is amazing. Oh, and then looking back that way, that is absolutely, without a doubt, one of my most favorite views. I tried to get a few good shots of it in the cinematic there. Let's hop the hedge over to the bale pasture. And here we go, back to Fritz. I think that, yeah, we don't have to keep these gates shut. We don't have any cows yet. But that's the next thing. Tomorrow, as soon as it snows, we're going to have to stop the field work, and I'll probably send my brother ferrying to and from the store. He's going to drop off the cows here, and then he's going to head back. And meanwhile, I am going to be, I'll probably actually move those trailers out of the way. We'll get the grass under cover first, because I figure worst case scenario, we can actually just back this into the shed. Actually, let's do that right now. I think we can do that. Oops, let's back up a little bit. I think we can back this. Remember, the 4-high one would not work, but this one should work just fine backing into... Okay, let's cheat a little bit. This one should work just fine backing into the shed there. Okay, so to make this easier... Okay, we'll pull in straight away here. I think that'll be a little bit easier on us, and we're just going to back these in for... We can unload them later. I hope that we fit under the cover there. I think we should. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got clearance there. We got clearance. What's your vector, Victor? Okay, we are going to just park them. Let's see. Let's park them alongside this side, because we want to keep the feeding trough clear if I can get... I thought I could turn over that lip, but let's just back all the way in the back there, and there we go. That should... Actually, let's pull back. You know what? Okay, enough of this. Okay, we're just going to pull all the way back there, and now we'll go forward alongside the path there, right alongside the edge. So, there we go. Now we're out enough of the way, and I believe we are inside. Let's double check. Oh yeah, we are all inside. So let's unhook if I can. I can't move. Okay, well, it looks like we're stuck there on the edge of the lift. So let's Do slight catty corner. Okay. Now I can get around to unhook. There we go. All right, I think that is a pretty good plan. Whoops, wrong way. And then we just have one trailer to unstack, but like I said, I think I will get the grass bales first, and that will be in a, you know what, we'll probably start with the cinematic there at the beginning of next episode. So next episode will probably be the rest of today. Whoops. I'm trying to hit Alt F, but I have the HUD minimized. There we go. And yeah, I forgot why I unbound my headlight key. That is why, because every time I hit Alt F for seasons. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so we have snow tomorrow. It's just today, and today is winding down. But like I said, the rest of the day will be another episode. Sorry if that confuses you. We are just going to move this trailer out of the way a little bit so we can get the hay in there a little bit easier. And whoops, I kind of cut the corner there. That's my fault. That was a big no-no. I forgot that the corner was right there. Okay, here we go. And the reason I'm flipping this around is so that we can, hold on, let's take the turn nice and easy. Don't want to tip the bale trailer over right here on the home farm. That would be embarrassing, but fortunately we don't have any neighbors that would be able to see into our property, so it might hide that a little bit. Okay, here we go. We're going to drive right by that and make sure that we are clear of the gate. We'll close the gate there for good measure just so the cows don't escape. And let's back up a little bit. Let's get a little bit closer to the edge there. Living on the edge, and I think that, oops, yes, went a little bit too far. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Okay, so we're going to unload those last. But like I said, we're going to clear out the debris. We'll put all the grass there, the hay bales there. And yeah, I think that's a pretty good plan. I guess in an emergency, I could move the combine out. If it starts raining or snowing too quickly, I could run the combine out and just back the trailer in there. I think that's what I'll probably do if it starts raining, but for now I'm going to be loading grass bales into that shed. We can turn off Fritz there. We are done with Fritz. Actually, we're not done with Fritz. We got to drop the front weight for Heidi to be able to carry those grass bales. And like I said, we're going to try to fit 4 on there. I know grass will be, or hay will be a little bit heavier than straw, but hopefully not too much heavier. She seemed to handle the 4 bales of straw just fine. Anyway, I think that's enough rambling on for now. Until next time, I hope you guys have a good day and enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this episode. My thoughts are lost. Oh yeah, do the subscribe thingy and the thumb up thingy if you enjoyed. Forgot to mention that. That's what I was trying to spit out before I started rambling. I feel like I gotta say I'm sorry because I feel like I always tell you guys, hey, it's the end of an episode, have a good day, and then I ramble on for 5 more minutes, so sorry about that. I'll try to get that under control. Anyway, I just have too much fun talking and hearing myself talk, but for real, guys, goodbye this time, for real. Okay, I say that a lot. Anyway, goodbye.